What's going on, guys? Welcome back to From the Red Carpet. Yes, I know, another episode. I decided to do at least one more this year just because we got the Guardians trailer and a bunch of other stuff. So stick around, and we're going to dive right in. Well, first of all, we're getting a new character introduced in Daredevil Born Again. Jenna Ortega, who was in Scream 5 and more recently in the Netflix series Wednesday, is in talks with Marvel Studios to play White Tiger in the MCU. The character will debut in the Daredevil series on Disney+. We have our villain for the Thunderbolts. In the film, Valentina tasks the team with finding vibranium for the US government. This will put them head-to-head with a popular character from the comics, Sentry, who is basically like Marvel's Superman. The Sentry is a super soldier created by the government with the power of an exploding sun. There's no news as to who's playing him just yet. We may be getting a Black Panther series on Disney+. A long time ago, we heard about the Dora Milaje project, but this one will be about the early days of Wakanda and the original Black Panther. The series will apparently be called Bashinga, the First Black Panther. According to recent reports, the show will feature John Boyega and Brian Tyree Henry, but there's no news as to when the release date will be. We have some promotional art for The Marvels. Here, we can see Carol Danvers, Kamala Khan, and Monica Rambeau. Despite Monica going by both Spectrum and Photon in the comics, it looks like the MCU is going with the Photon name. Personally, I think Spectrum would have fit better, given her origin in WandaVision. But anyway, there's a rumor going around that Jean Grey will appear in the end credits scene. Actress Simone Ashley will apparently play the character. But according to some credible sources, it's all nonsense. I mean, originally, we heard that Dakota Fanning was going to be Rogue in the film and be the film's villain, so I don't know if I believe any of that stuff. Well, it's finally here. We got a trailer for Guardians Volume 3. In this one, as the team searches for Gamora, they stumble across someone else, the High Evolutionary, who's the person that's responsible for creating Rocket. He'll serve as the film's antagonist. And not only that, but we're getting a deeper look into Drax's past when his daughter, Moondragon, debuts in the film. There's a lot going on here. Lastly, we get the long-awaited arrival of Adam Warlock, too. So let's check out the trailer.
We were gone for quite a while. But no matter what happens next, the galaxy still needs its guardians.
Hello, we come in peace.
Come on, Drax. Seriously, dude?
No! Ow!
Don't forget where we came from.
We have been running our whole lives.
Pete, I'm done running. We'll all fly away together. One last time. Into the forever and beautiful sky. We are
And we'll kill anyone who gets in our way.
No, not kill anyone.
Kill a few people.
Kill no people.
Kill one guy, one stupid guy who no one loves.
Now you're just making it sad.
It looks like the MCU is already gearing up for Spider-Man 4. Tom Holland has already signed on for multiple films going forward. The next Spider-Man film, Kang Dynasty, Secret Wars, and who knows what else. But John Watts, the director of the first two films, backed out of the MCU entirely back when it was announced that he'd be doing the Fantastic Four. So, they'll be looking for someone else to take over that role. This one was originally set to film next summer and be released in the summer of 2024. But between the July release of The Marvels next year and New World Order coming out May 2024, there's not really any MCU films coming out for months in between that. So it's possible Spider-Man 4 might be rushed a bit to be released sometime in May to fill the gap. Anyway, this one's said to have a street-level threat with both the Kingpin and Daredevil being involved. The Daredevil Born Again series will be on Disney Plus around this time and will probably lead into Spider-Man 4. But personally, I wish they would do the symbiote storyline because Secret Wars isn't that far away. However, something tells me they won't. Nothing against Daredevil and Kingpin, but I just think the symbiote storyline would be better. Hell, what about Ned becoming Hobgoblin? Did they just set that up in vain? Or what about Scorpion? They introduced him back in the first movie and just forgot about him. What the hell, Marvel? We have new insight into Secret Wars and who might make a comeback in the film. But take this with a grain of salt. A while ago, we heard that Ultron would be returning in the Multiverse of Madness, but it turned out just to be Ultron bots in the Illuminati headquarters. Prior to that, we saw Infinite Ultron in the What If series, which was Ultron in Vision's body while wielding the Infinity Stones. It was pretty crazy. With that being said, it's reported that apparently Ultron is not completely dead in the MCU, and pieces of him have still been lying dormant ever since Age of Ultron. But where are they? Well, they're inside of Vision. With the Vision Quest series being about Vision finding his humanity again, he could possibly uncover the dormant Ultron AI in his system and bring him back. Also, it's been reported that Captain Carter will be involved in a big way, possibly being the one who tasked Vision with uncovering the remnants of Ultron with the help of Tony Stark's AI. Yeah, it's a bit of a stretch to say Robert Downey Jr. would return to the MCU. I heard it's supposed to happen in the Armor Wars movie, though. But why would they resurrect Ultron? Well, to help defeat Kang and Doctor Doom. Basically, Kang has mastered time travel and is pretty much unstoppable. Not only that, but Doctor Doom is said to wield the power of the Beyonder in the film, making him God Emperor Doom. I'm not even certain that Doctor Doom will be in the movie, but it's been talked about for like a long time now. So, even with all the heroes that we'll see in the movie, it would take someone as powerful as Infinite Ultron to stop them. So, will Ultron get the Infinity Stones if he's brought back? I mean, even though they were destroyed in our universe, the 616, the Infinity Stones still exist elsewhere, mainly at the TVA. Remember in the Loki series, that desk drawer full of them? I'm sure Loki Season 2 will tie into this movie as well. With all that being said, here is my personal theory, and I'll say it again, theory. With all the heroes fighting against Kang and Doctor Doom, the Illuminati, namely Doctor Strange and Captain Carter, with the help of Tony Stark's AI, will task Vision with extracting the Ultron remnants from within himself and resurrect him to take on Kang and Doom. But the problem is, once they give Ultron the Infinity Stones, who the hell's gonna stop him? Like I said, it's just a theory, but if Ultron is said to appear in the film, that would be pretty cool. Lastly, guys, in DC news, it looks like we will see the Flash movie after all. Despite Ezra Miller being a complete jackass and possibly getting replaced going forward, we're still going to get a theatrical release of the movie. As we know, the film will loosely adapt the Flashpoint Paradox storyline, with Barry going back in time to save his mother from dying. But in doing so, he changes the events of the DCEU, undoing the Justice League and a bunch of other stuff that happened. Then, with the help of Supergirl and Michael Keaton Batman, he takes on an evil version of himself. I'm looking forward to it, actually. But what about the Reverse Flash? He was always a big part of the storyline in the comics. Well, as of now, he'll be in the end credit scene, apparently. Game of Thrones actor Nikolai Coster-Waldau, or whatever his name is, will play Eobard Thawne in the scene. So, that's pretty exciting. Alright guys, this has been another edition of From the Red Carpet. I know I said I wouldn't do another one this year, but, movie news. With that being said, this will probably be the final one, and I'll see you guys in 2023.